Somewhere beneath our feet, entire worlds sleep. Ancient cities, forgotten temples, and whispers trapped in stone. For generations, these secrets stayed silent, but in 2025, the Earth began to speak again. Across continents, archaeologists uncovered truths hidden in plain sight. And now, we journey through 15 of the most astonishing discoveries unearthed this year, each one pulling us deeper into the mystery of who we were and what we left behind. Let's move to the first one. In July 2025, archaeologists in Peru's Supo Valley uncovered what they now believe to be a sister city to ancient Caral, one of the oldest civilizations in the Americas. Led by Ruth Shady, the team revealed 18 monumental structures, ceremonial plazas, and bone flutes carved from seashells. But what stunned researchers most was the evidence of trade with the distant Amazon, necklaces, pigments, and plant remains that crossed mountains long before modern borders. This site, hidden for millennia, wasn't a fragment of a lost world. It was a heartbeat, and when it surfaced, it did so with the quiet thunder of a civilization long misunderstood. While the desert revealed a forgotten rhythm, something altogether different was taking shape beneath the gray weight of London. On July 5th, 2025, beneath the Museum of London, a Roman fresco, once shattered into thousands of pieces, was revealed in full for the first time. It had been unearthed in 2009, packed away in boxes and left in storage. Now reconstructed after years of delicate work, its vivid colors, crimson, ochre, and pale gold, shine once more. The fresco once adorned the dining room of an elite Londinium home, but its real story hides beneath the surface. Etched into the plaster are markings, graffiti left by servants, perhaps slaves, recording a life behind the beauty. The brush painted elegance, the scratches told the truth. From ancient elegance to buried silver, the story moves north, where faith, fear, and frost collided on sacred ground. On July 3rd, 2025, in the fields near Haithabu, Germany, archaeologists unearthed a Viking horde sealed beneath layers of time. Over 100 silver objects, coins, twisted bracelets, and talismans were buried alongside a delicate Christian cross carved from antler. The discovery dates back to the 10th century during the reign of Otto I, a time when Norse gods still held sway, but Christian missionaries were closing in. The objects seem hurriedly hidden, as if buried in panic or prayer. Each item tells a story of cultural collision, of a warrior's fear or faith, and the soil, once again, holds its silence no more. But not every discovery waits beneath open skies. Some linger beneath cities, cloaked in stone and shadow, waiting for the world to change. A quiet street in Istanbul hides more than stone beneath its foundations. In early June 2025, restoration work near the historic Sultan Ahmet district revealed a sealed underground chamber, its entrance blocked for centuries. Inside, archaeologists found mosaics never seen before. Deep blue tiles arranged in geometric patterns and Christian symbols, likely dating to the 5th century. Coins bearing the image of Emperor Leo I were scattered near what appears to be an early baptistry. The site lies near Hagia Sophia, suggesting it may have been a private chapel once silenced by political upheaval. But time, as it always does, pushed the memory back to the surface. And while the forgotten sanctuaries of Byzantium reopened their doors, far to the west, a cave would speak for the first time in over 10,000 years. In the southern cliffs of Spain's Malaga region, explorers stumbled into a sealed chamber branching off from the known Ardell's cave network. When light touched the wall, it revealed something astonishing: a series of painted hand stencils, animal outlines, and primitive red markings dated to more than 15,000 years ago. But one image stood out: a single painted spiral formed with mineral pigment not native to the region. Archaeologists believe it may signify a form of symbolic communication previously unknown in Western Europe. The cave had been closed by a rockfall for centuries. Now opened again, it offers a glimpse into the minds of those who stood in that darkness and left a message behind. And as Spain's earliest symbols breathed again beneath the ice and silence of Canada's far north, a story was quietly defrosting. In the melting permafrost of Nunavut, near the western edge of Baffin Island, a wooden structure emerged from a riverbank in May 2025, partially preserved, yet clearly shaped by human hands. Indigenous elders identified the design as matching oral histories of pre-Inuit settlements. Carbon dating traced the wood to nearly 1,000 years ago. Even more surprising were remnants of iron tools, previously thought absent from the region at that time. The findings suggest contact with Norse explorers may have extended far deeper inland than once believed. In the cold and the quiet, where memory is often carried only in story, the land itself has begun to remember. But memory is not always gentle. Some places awaken not with discovery, but with unease, buried beneath sacred stone. In the rolling fields of Wiltshire, just beyond Stonehenge, ground-penetrating radar revealed a pattern unlike any seen before. In April 2025, archaeologists confirmed it. A massive circular structure nearly 1.5 kilometers wide, buried beneath layers of chalk and soil. Wooden post holes and trenches suggest it may predate Stonehenge itself by centuries. Some call it a Superhenge, an earlier ritual site that shaped the builders of Britain's most famous monument. As though the land had once been measured not in footsteps, but in something older. We dug through sand, drifted beneath waves, and listened to the breath of forgotten stone. But even after discoveries, one truth still lingers. What we unearth is never just about the past. It's a mirror, a warning, a whisper that we're not the first to build, to vanish, to wonder. From the deserts of Peru to the frost-bitten valleys of Iceland, the earth is speaking, not in words, but in chambers sealed with silence, in tools shaped by instinct, in maps etched across bones and clay. And though centuries have passed, the pulse of these ancient lives continues just beneath our feet. These aren't just ruins, they're echoes, waiting for someone to listen. And as long as we search, the ground will keep answering.